boys and girls. Mrs. Megan with you for Artistic Tuesday this week. And I have a special story called The Crayon Box That Talked. Could you imagine your crayons talking? That's crazy. This was written by Shane D. Rolfe, illustrated by Michael Lasig. And before we get started, what are we going to do? We are going to do our good morning song. So here we go. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Are we ready for some fun? Let's stand up, turn around, sit back down on the ground. Give me a great big clap, clap, clap. Put your hands in your lap, lap. Okay, now that we're ready, we are going to, Miss Megan's just adjusting, look at The Crayon Box That Talked by Shane D. Rolfe, illustrated by Michael Lasig. And this was in memory. It presented to Eva K. Bobley Public Library by James D. Randolph and Carol L. Randolph. So it was donated to us. And here we go. Well, walking in a toy store the day before today, if it's the day before today, so this was yesterday, I overheard a crayon box with many things to say. I don't like red, said Yellow, and Green said, nor do I. Oh, that's not very nice. And no one here likes orange, but no one knows why. Oh no, it seems like they're not very nice crayons. We are a box of crayons that doesn't get along, said Blue to all the others. Something here is wrong. I would say something here is wrong too. They're not getting along, then something's wrong. Well, I bought that box of crayons and took it home with me. How nice she bought it. And laid out all the colors so the crayons could all see. Okay, so here they are all looking around. They watched me as I colored with red and blue and green and black and white and orange and every color in between. All her colors to make pretty pictures. Do you guys like to draw and make pretty pictures? They watched as green became the grass and blue became the sky. The yellow sun was shining bright on white clouds drifting by. Oh, what a nice picture she's making. Colors changing as they touched, becoming something new. They watched me as I colored. They watched till I was through. They look like they're getting happy. And when I'd finally finished, I began to walk away. And as I did, the crayon box had something more to say. What do you think the crayon box had to say? I like red, said Yellow, and Green said, so do I. And Blue, you were terrific so high up in the sky. Oh, they're nice now. Say nice words. We are a box of crayons, each one of us unique, but when we get together, the picture is complete. So, apart, they weren't too happy, but when they saw what they could do together, they were pretty happy. So that was The Crayon Box That Talked by Shane DeRolf and illustrated by Michael Lasig. Okay, so as we get started, I have a song, and it goes along with, everyone put your hands up. Ready? We're going to pretend these are our crayons. So, in my crayon box, I see 10 pretty crayons. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pretty crayons, 10 colors I see. Can you say their names with me? So let's say our names when I hold the crayon up. We have red. We have pink. We have black. There's our black. We have purple. There's our purple. And we have blue. We have white, orange, brown, gray, and what color are we missing? Yellow too. So there's all our colors. So let's try this again. What do we hold up? What do we remember what our crayons were at first? They were our hands. So in my crayon box, I see 10 pretty crayons. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pretty crayons, 10 colors I see. Can you say their names with me? Red, pink, black, purple, and blue. So that was our first 5. Here's our next. White, orange, brown, gray, and yellow too. So how many crayons did we have? If we had 5 and 5, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 crayons. So that was a little song and rhyme. We are now going to do a little art project. And we're going to see how it all works for us. Megan's going to stand up. And all you need for this art project is a sheet of heavy duty, this is cardstock, white paper, a white crayon, some water, because you're going to use some watercolor paints too. All I'm going to do is write a message on my piece of paper. Let's see. And you have to push really hard with this white crayon. You could even just scribble and make swirls or a scene, and then you just have to color in. Let's see. And another trick is if you can't see very well with what you're doing white on white, which you usually can't, you can use a light gray and have the same effect. Okay, let's see here. We'll open up our paints. Get our handy dandy paintbrush, dip in water, and then we're going to choose a color. What color should I use? Let's see. Here's some red. Let's see what happens. And then you just paint. You can choose any color you like. What colors are your favorites? Miss Megan's favorite is pink, and then she also likes green. And then we also can use some purple. Oh, I think this is actually blue. Who likes blue? It's my daughter's favorite color. And I think I needed to press harder with the crayon, so I'm just going to go like this and make like a swirly and see what that shows us. See how the watercolors, when it hits it, it kind of fades in certain areas. The white paint, the white crayon, excuse me, is expelling where the crayon has been. So, and then you let it dry, and you can start to see that Mrs. Megan tried to write them first. She tried to write her name, but it was too hard. That's why I said if you have light gray, it would work just as well. And then this is just something fun the kids can do. You can write a message on it for them, and then they get a paint to reveal that message. So if they have a birthday coming up or just something special for them. you can do this, and then they can reveal the hidden message. That was our little craft. Is if you use a white crayon and write on there, you'll start to get a message, and you can start to see I got an M, start of an R, another M down here for Miss Megan and Mrs. There's our circle. Just press really hard with your white crayon, and you could have a nice little secret message. Another thing that works is if you write with lemon juice and then color over it with a crayon. That's also another neat thing you can do with crayons. So that is our little Artistic Tuesday craft. And I also want to say happy birthday to Oakley Rose, who turned 3 yesterday. And we miss you, and happy birthday, my friend. And that is all. And we will see you tomorrow for Wacky Wednesday when it's all about the number 2. Bye, guys.